a disruptive incident aboard Breeze Airways Flight 704. Traveling from Norfolk, Virginia, to Los Angeles, led to an emergency landing in Grand Junction, Colorado, on August 13, 2025. The disturbance was caused by 46-year-old David Leroy Carter Jr., who, appearing intoxicated, engaged in aggressive behavior, including shouting racial slurs at the crew and passengers while waving a skateboard. Despite efforts by the crew to restrain Carter using zip ties, he managed to break free twice, prompting a fellow passenger to physically subdue him by lifting him by his shirt and forcing him into a seat. Grand Junction police responded upon landing, and Carter was taken into custody without further incident. No serious injuries were reported, although one flight attendant and a passenger were evaluated for minor issues. The flight was delayed for approximately 7 hours due to the diversion. Breeze Airways expressed concern for the affected passengers and crew, emphasizing passenger safety and swift continuation of travel plans. This event highlights the ongoing challenges airlines face with unruly passengers and the importance of quick, calm intervention to maintain safety.
Drop the skateboard.
New video tonight shows police walking through the aisle of a Breeze Airways plane before they eventually put a man in cuffs and escort him off. That's when they were met with a round of cheers from passengers.
Once the aircraft came in, we allowed law enforcement to enter the aircraft and apprehend the unruly passenger.
On the ground, Grand Junction Airport and law enforcement officials were prepared for the Los Angeles-bound flight to land in Colorado.
When it's an unruly passenger, the flight crew just needs to make an immediate landing to deal with it, and that was the situation here. And it was enough to need the aircraft to divert to Grand Junction and needed law enforcement presence.
The Grand Junction Police Department responded to the airport around 11:15 a.m. for a report of an unruly passenger. They were informed that an intoxicated man became agitated and started yelling racist slurs at the airline staff while waving a skateboard around. Police say airline staff tried to restrain the man twice, but he broke free both times, adding he did not physically assault anyone and no injuries were reported. But in a statement to 10 on Your Side, Breeze Airlines reported an altercation that resulted in one flight attendant and one guest being treated for minor injuries. Part of that statement reads as part, quote, "Our focus now is on taking care of crew and remaining guests who have been unfairly inconvenienced by this unfortunate event. Passengers were stuck at the Grand Junction Airport while they waited for another plane to take them to their final destination."
Look at his smile. So apparently the full story is that this man is waving around a skateboard and assaulted at least one flight attendant and one passenger after shouting racial slurs because he was intoxicated. And again, I say, at this point, just take the alcohol out the airports, out the planes, forget it. We don't even need to drink and have a good time on vacation because of people like this who cannot handle their liquor. I've been blackout drunk exactly once in my life, and luckily I was on college campus with my closest friends, so they took care of me. But after that, I never needed to be blackout drunk ever again, especially not in an airplane or an airport. What is wrong with you? Everyone keeps saying under my videos, come to Europe, you'll have such a better life. Okay, at what point do I have to be able to get refugee status so I can come to Europe, okay? I would love to become a European flight attendant. Y'all let me know what I need to do, okay? Can someone sponsor me and my best friend for citizenship? We will literally be there tomorrow. We'll be the flight attendants of your dreams, okay? We won't bring any of our American activities, okay? This type of tomfoolery, and it's not going to get better, okay? I'm telling you right now, like I said, summer 2025 is definitely the worst year of flying. Look at his smile. He's so satisfied in his actions. And I don't know the security protocols because I think I've flown Breeze a couple times and I really like their planes. I really like their flight attendants, but there's 3 flight attendants. And so why is she fighting this guy by herself? And me personally, like as a person who, like I said, I was bullied. One time my cousin watched me get jumped just for getting my hair done. And after I got finished hulking out or whatever, I still didn't win. But the point is, I beat her ass. And if anybody ever on this plane ever watches me get jumped and you don't jump in as a flight attendant, after I get finished hulking out, I'm beating your ass. Oh, And the guy who literally picked him up and sat him down, thank you. That's the reason why when like those big dudes come on and they're like, can I sit in the exit row? Let me see if I can sit you in the exit row, because it's guys like that who are going to step in. Some of these passengers cannot wait. They will come on like, hey, if anybody on here gets out of line, I got you. And I'm like, thank you. So I know, because I'm not asking, okay? In a situation like this, whoever's in the exit row, especially the biggest person, is going to help me. Help me, okay? So I really appreciate that guy for being the hero and putting him down, because why are you acting like that in public? You're making terrible choices. Bye.